Hi everybody, good morning. I apologize, I'm still in a bit of a, I guess you could say a bit of an anxious mood. I had thought, so for anyone who's not aware, Los Angeles is, and huge chunk of Southern California is experiencing these crazy winds. In some places it's up to 100 miles per hour. It's been pretty steadily for the last couple of days between 20 to 40 miles per hour, which is a lot of wind for a place that's not necessarily built for it. And so there's a bit of a reprieve right now. Yes, the fires are directly related to the wind, and we also had a lack of rain the last little bit. I don't remember the exacts, but I'm completely safe where we are. We're not in any danger. We're quite far from, basically it's the hills surrounding Los Angeles that are burning, and the wind is making it very impossible to stop it. The wind has died down today, however it will be kicking back in tonight. And the reason I'm kind of like melancholy, I don't know if quite the right word is, but I just found out there's going to be another really strong windstorm coming up sometime next week. I thought we were like through the worst of it. Yeah, we're absolutely safe. You don't have to worry about me. I'm just kind of worried and anxious in a general way, not in a specific I'm in danger way. Yeah, we're totally fine. Mr. Swtorista, even when he's driving into work, he said the smoke's really bad in the place where he has to drive to, but otherwise safe as well. But yeah, I've been reaching out to friends, making sure they're okay, making sure they know they can come here if they need to evacuate, stuff like that. So I'm sorry, I'm just like I'm not in danger, but I'm still kind of sad and scared about what's going on. And I've seen a couple of bits of misinformation going around. Just so everyone's aware, this is kind of almost an impossible event to stop. This is due to the wind and us as humans building further and further out into the hills, and the lack of rain and the wind. So there's not really much else that can be done. The firefighting response has been absolutely phenomenal, though. It is insane how much our California firefighters and also firefighters from around the world, even we have apparently there's even some Canadians in here. One of the other problems is because of the wind at certain times they can't even bring like the planes in, the like what's it called, the helicopters with that dump the water, and the planes that dump the water because the winds are so ridiculous. So yeah, it's just California, and by the way, the winds are called the Santa Ana winds. They're kind of amazing when they're not trying to destroy everything we built. Okay, so let's go over the news. That's my news right now. Like I said, I apologize, I'm a little off today. So today is Thursday, January 9th. Tomorrow is Friday when the winds are supposed to shush a little bit. Crate says time to head back to Canada, LL. We have snow and cookies. Crate, oh my gosh. Canada burns just as much, I swear to God, because we have more nature, right? We have more water, but more nature. The last place I lived was in Alberta. My aunt used to live in Slave Lake. I don't know if you know where that is, but that's completely burned down. Fort McMurray completely burned down. Canada is not much more safe for fire. Yeah, that's I don't know why the hell it's called that. I wonder if there's a, let's see. Next, Great Slave Lake. Second largest lake in the Northwest Territories of Canada. Oh, I thought that was in Alberta, my bad. Nope, not at all. I was curious what the original meaning was. Oh! As the French explorers dealt directly with the Cree traders, the large lake was referred to as Grand Lac des Esclaves, which was eventually translated into English as Great Slave Lake. So, you know, just blame the French people. Or the English people. I saw a dude who complained about paying taxes for services like fire departments, complaining about the lack of response to his house burning down because the specific site department lacked funds. Right, so Right. There's the response to the fires have been phenomenal. It's just that it's more fire than can be dealt with right now. Oh, that's where Boba Fett hits Slave 1 in Slave Lake. Absolutely, absolutely. Hey there, says David Stiller. Thank you for playing SWTOR. Greetings from Czech Republic. Hey David, hi there. Hi from California, which is currently on fire. Yeah, right. The Bounty event is currently running right now alongside Galactic Season 7. The Dantooine event is running right now. I apologize, the dates are not right here, but it should be running until Monday being the last day. The Dark vs. Light bosses are also online until Galactic Season 7 is done. We don't know if they'll be staying or going. PvP Season 7 is currently running. I don't know if I have the heart in me to do PvP, but I need to for seasons. I might just save it till Friday. Maybe I'll feel a little better then. Silky says, can't put out a fire in a hurricane. I don't, right, exactly. Can't, if there's crazy wind, it's very, very hard to contain it. I don't know if it's considered a hurricane. I think it's just called, they call it a wind event because it's literally just wind. There's no water involved. I don't know if the water would help in a hurricane though. Okay, let's see. Anything in the news here? No, I think we are good to go. So what have I been working on last night? I have been continuing to work on Swtorista.com/armor. I've got some great news on the progress of the site. I do believe I'm at the state where... Yeah, right. Definitely have some commentary about the spending for sure, Phantom. Absolutely. But the response, at least, big thumbs up on my part. So let's see. I've been working on something quite. I wonder if I can show it to you guys since I'm not logged in. Similar list. Oh, yeah, I can show it to you. Awesome. Very cool. Okay, so this is what I've been working on, and this is the armor part of the website, and most specifically, I have been working on linking similar types of armor together so that when you look up a piece of armor, you can see all of the identical pieces and similar pieces. So you can kind of see right here, all of these are vaguely the same shape. With different colors. Some of them have slightly different pieces, like some will have a shoulder pad, some won't. Some will have glowy lights on them, some won't. Some will have a little extra symbol here and there. But in general, they're vaguely the same shape. So if you go in here and you've looked up a very old piece of armor that you have the old Environmental Bastion Republic armor set that you don't even know where the hell it came from. And you can scroll down and you can see the similar sets basically, and as well as I thought that would be a good one for identical. This one might be. Try this one. Here we go, identical armor sets, and then there's like ones that are exactly the same as what I'm working on right now, and oh my god, it's a lot of work. So my biggest question that I'm trying to answer right now is are there armor sets that are old that we know exist? For example, this TT-15A Republic Assault Armor. Are there any that exist that we don't have an identical version of in the game right now that we can actively get? So this is like a huge kind of question that I'm trying to answer by linking up all of the existing armors, and I'm doing this manually, like with my eyeballs. It's quite a lot of work. I have built some tools to make it faster so I can link them faster, but the actual act of linking them is like, oh my god, it's a lot of work. And that's what I've been banging away at. I am excited because I did find some more information. I found some more sets that I was able to buy on the GTN that I didn't think I could get copies of, so that's cool. However, there is one thing that I've been wanting to work on, and that is to get these starter sets here. Oh, not these starter sets. We have these low-level heroics and conquest armors. So I got some really great news. Let's say you are playing on a trooper, and you started getting this set of armor from random quests that you were doing. Oh wait, this is not quite the right one. I'm looking for the low-level quest rewards. Here we go. Here we go. Let's say you're playing on a trooper and you got this cool red armor. Yeah, here we go. while you were playing on Belsavis. And you're like, well, I didn't manage to get the helmet. How do I go get that? I got them from questing. How would I even know how to get the rest? So using Exarch's really cool quest tracker. Do I have them up here? Quest. Using Exarch's really cool quest tracker, you can now see where the different pieces come from. So let's say you were working on Belsavis, because this is something that Exarch has been tracking where the armor pieces come from. And I've been able to do some extra coding work to import that into the armor pages. So you can see that, like, oh, I need the helmet. That comes from the World Razor quest on Belsavis. And when I open it up, it says it's a continuation and requires failsafe to be completed first. I've also got the information for failsafe and any precursors to that as well. So it was a lot of work to get that imported, and I'm really excited about it, I guess you could say. Really excited to have that information because it hasn't really been anywhere until now. So super cool on Exarch for gathering it. And tracking it, and I'm super excited about doing the coding to get it more displayed and sorted in a way that's useful for collecting the armor specifically. Archer Shark says, is this game worth getting into for new players? Hey there, Archer Shark. Yes. If you'd like some more information, I just recently updated for 2025. Is SWTOR worth it? Is SWTOR worth trying? The webpage, if you want a super in-depth answer. If you have any specific questions, feel free to ask, but I personally really like this game. Hi. Demon Slayer says, dude, that quest thing is so useful. I know, Exarch did so much work on it. Like, and I'm so happy to have it up to date again for 2024. Solar says, Swtorista doing the devs work, God bless. No. The devs work was to make it so that we could have the quests and have the armor on the quest. My work is just to tell you which ones to go do rather than just say, go play the video game, you noobs. I don't, there's nothing in game that would ever tell you what it is in any game, I don't think. Let's see. Montego says, I had a peanut butter and jelly burger for breakfast. Do you think that would satisfy the propagator boss's hunger? Just a taste. Okay, so there is something I want to show you, and I'm trying to figure out how to find it because I've got too much armor links right now. So there's these low-level armors that come from, say, like, quests. So, like, the Belsavis World Razor quest will get you this specific piece of armor, this headpiece, if you're on a trooper, you know? And that's these. And most of these we can actually get through other ways, which is pretty cool. Those are from the specialty vendors. When they added those specialty vendors, those were what they were adding to them, and I didn't realize that till most recently. Second, there are these low-level heroic armors that you get from doing heroics. Most of them have other ways to get them, but not all of them. I'm currently working on trying to get some of them from the GTN slowly over time. I have most of them now at this point. I'm just missing like a pair of boots or whatever, you know. But I am also looking at a third type of armor that you get only from leveling, and those are called the low-level starter planet quest rewards. And these ones are fairly new. You may actually recognize this one because it doesn't really exist anywhere else in the game. Oh gosh, it's shiny. There's no other model of this anywhere else that I know of. There's some that are kind of similar, but this is one of the ones you can get as a Jedi Knight while leveling up. And basically, I wanted to try collecting these armor sets, but the sad part is I'll collect them. Okay, these ones you cannot buy from the vendors in the starter planets. However, the low-level quest rewards, Legacy of the Sith armor. So these are basically, there is ones on Tython, but these ones are not it. And I'm trying to figure exactly these out. I do have some kind of, sort of, some information about where to get them. Sort of. Because I have the information about where to get the Tythonian ones. If you can buy those, let me know, because I've made a terrible mistake. I do have some information about how to get the Tythonian armors, and you can see the quest list here, but the quest list is super long because it's actually 3 sets of armors worth, if I remember right. Let's see. Chest piece 1, Chest piece 2, chest piece 3. Yeah. But I don't know which one gives you which one or how far I need to play. How do you get the fitted armors? Great question. Great question. Great question. And the fitted armors are just honestly random drops from around the world. They don't have a specific way to get them. Honestly, the main way to get them is from the GTN. There's like something like 2,000 different pieces or something crazy like that. I thought I saw the starter planet armor on the vendors when I was on Ord Mantell looking for smuggler armor yesterday. I remember seeing some specific ones, but not these specific ones. So I'd be looking for this guy and... Oh, I don't know. I feel like some are maybe missing. Whatever this guy is. Whatever this guy is. If you can find this guy on Ord Mantell, I'll love you forever. Mwah, mwah, you know? And hey, everybody coming in saying hi. 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 Miss Hasu says, is this game worth playing for semi-new players who are left-handed and exclusively wear plaid-only shirts? Yes. So Archer Shark followed up. I'm amazingly terrible at MMOs. Anything that requires me pressing anything past number 4, I mess up constantly. Okay, Archer Shark. Perfect. Thank you for providing slightly more information. Great news. This game is actually quite fantastic for players who are not very good at MMOs. So I've been checking out different MMOs the last couple years, the last 2 years or so with friends, and I tried out Final Fantasy, and that one I quite liked, but I had the hardest time figuring out how to do anything or how to figure out where to go and stuff like that. Like, I just felt like I struggled every step of the way. SWTOR has actually done a lot of improvements for just kind of making it easier for story mode players. I don't even recommend an MMO mouse or anything like that. So the good news is, to be honestly, you can get through the entire SWTOR story just pressing the 1, 2, 3, 4 keys. You don't really have to worry too much about it. If you run into difficult content, there's things you can do to improve your character and still just hitting those 1 through 4 things. Where's the Voss? I can't find them anywhere. What do you mean the Voss? The Voss what? Like the Voss that live on Voss? The planet? Are you looking for something else, Crow? What? What? Says Montego, armor equals eternal love? I need that. No, no, no. Only from me. Only from me. You can't win yourself other people with armor. I'm the only weirdo. Where's the Voss vendor? Which Voss vendor? Are you looking for the reputation vendor or the... the low-level quest rewards Voss vendor? Let's see, Voss. Oh, these guys. Here we go. I think I made a map on here, don't I? No, it links you to the guide that has the map. It's like, yo, here map, where Voss? Voss agent. Yeah, here you go. Have fun. Oh, the reputation vendor? That's a different one. I don't have a map. I might. Voss, reputation vendor. I think they may be in the same room, though. Voss daily guide. Oh, I should put the word Voss reputation in the title, I guess. Here's the Voss reputation guide. Should have a map there. I'm pretty sure I made maps for all of them. Yeah, there you go. There you go. It's in the cantina. Ta-da! I win! Dragon Foxstar says, LOL, me, who is not normally an MMO like this. It's definitely better than WoW MMO as being very beginner friendly for solo and group quests. So World of Warcraft, I actually started playing that in the last year or so. Definitely even less than that, and I've actually found it to be pretty player friendly as far as things go. I was surprised about that because the first time I tried it years and years ago, oh my god, I was so lost. Solaris says there could be a database somewhere to upload instead of your eyes straining. So it's not necessarily that oh you mean from the devs, lol. I mean, to be fair, I don't even think they have that in like a data codified way that would be useful to upload. They have better things to do than track that kind of stuff. Okay, I need to decide what I'm doing today. So I have some options. I was thinking of potentially going to run. So normally we do PvP but Thursdays, but I'm so sorry. I'm still kind of down about everything going on in California right now. So I'm like, I don't know if I have the will in me to murder. I need anger, not sadness. Is there any way to get a set similar to clandestine armor that's a default gray? Let's take a look. What's the clandestine armor? Clandestine. That's a default gray since I'm only aware of the purple drops for operatives. Oh my gosh, are you ready for this? This is what all my work has been paying off for. Are you ready? There's a lot of fire and wind and destruction in California right now. Are you ready? I'm gonna link the clandestine officer page and you're gonna scroll down and look at all of these. All of these. These are all the similar sets. So I sounds like some of them have the little cord. I like the little cord on the agent set. The little boop, 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 boop. I like that one. That's a lot of similar. Thank you. Yes, Rose Chronic. I'm so proud. I've been doing a ton of this. Has been my heart and soul lately. So you've got if you're level 80, you've got Authority, which it has the white cord. That will take some time to save up for, but you can totally get it. You've got the Hooligan set, which is an older crafted set. You might be able to find down the GTN or have someone craft it for you. You might even be able to ask in here. And it doesn't have the cord, if you like that. There's let's see, if you like the darker gray one, you're gonna look for one of the fitted sets. Yeah, fitted light anti-concussion MKB. Or try looking on the GTN for TH16A Master Medic. Very slightly different, it looks like very slightly different cord. Oh my gosh, almost exactly the same. I love the white one. That one you can just go buy from vendors and stuff like that. And there's also the yellow one, which is kicking around, just kind of hard to find. There's a version of it. Yeah, the rigger cord, fitted bonded on rigger cord. And here's the purple one that you may already be familiar with. That's like a drop, the crystalline one. That's the one you've probably gotten so far. I am so excited about this. You have no idea. The one I haven't, oh, okay, you guys. So I was telling you earlier, like kind of, I'm trying to figure out, are there some we can no longer get? And I believe this is a really great example of that. So we've got all of these cool colors here. If we're looking specifically at the white ones, we've got a white one with no little rank cord. We've got the white one with the yellow cord. We've got the white one with the white cord. We've got the white one, oh, this is just a duplicate. Another duplicate, yellow cord, just plain white. And then we have this one. And you'll notice that the picture's different because I got it from, just from Tor Fashion, who donated their collection to me. And you can see it has a red cord and red piping, and it has the little protector thing on the shoulders here, the black thing here. And this, as far as I can tell, this is an old piece of crafted gear, Xenotech. Oh, I lied. It's an old PvP set of gear. You could get it at a low level. But like, it's white and yellow cord is level 50, only non-fitted green drop. Incorrect. Lies. You can get it, the fitted Bonadon rigger cord, and I know because I literally went and got it. Took a picture of it. Lies. And I only say lies excitedly because that means yes, there is a way to get it. So like this one right here, there's as far as I know, like you have the files downloaded in your computer. The files are in the computer, and so it's not like they would have to do extra work to like create this armor set. But as far as I can tell, there's like no way to go get it. I think the same is for maybe this black one with a red cord. I can't quite tell. This lethality one right here. Same thing. Retired old drops flashpoints apparently. But yeah, there's no way to go get that one either that I know of. Yeah. So what I'm hoping to do is at the end of this, provide them some type of list to tell them and let them know more easily which ones are available and are not. They may already have this. I don't know. Maybe it'll be only for our own sanity. Have a good one, G. But they have, however, been bringing back older armor sets. Let's see. What would be the best way to do this? Dark Initiate? Dark Initiate. This Dark Initiate's fitted set is one of those kind of similar armor sets from way back in the day that you couldn't get anymore that I know of specifically. Like this specific set, this one's not the best example, but they brought it back as a drop from Dynamic Encounters, and they did something similar previously as well, and I can't remember from what. Oh, from the Dark versus Light Benders, they added some there. So that's generally, they seem to be on the track to be doing that, which is super cool. Does anybody have any tips for gaining Macabre reputation? Hey there, Demon Slayer. the advice I'd seen from Zach was honestly, he just finished writing a macabre reputation guide. He said just like, play the story. It's the best way to get the reputation. Winter says, Happy National Apricot Day and World Choreographers Day. Very fun. Is that why I see those fitted armor sets listed at 1 billion credits? Honestly, I don't know what's going on with the pricing with those, to be very clear. I think it's because people try and collect them. Not very many people, but some people. But yes, you'll see some of those fitted armor sets. The fitted armor sets are super cool because, for example, this white set with the yellow cord, you couldn't even used to get this on Republic side before. Like, let's say you wanted to dress like this on your trooper, like you just like the look of it, or you want to be an Imperial spy roleplay, or whatever. You just like the little golden cord. You could not even get them before. Have a good one, Winter. Thanks for stopping by.
Help me, Obi-Wan Kenobi.
Flaming Phoenix says, collect them all. That's my motto. Right, that's where $1 billion credits go. Crow says, anyone else not getting their cartel coin grant on time? Yeah, that's a pretty common thing, Crow. You just kind of have to wait for it, sorry. It happens fairly commonly across the board. So yeah, for example, this used to be an Imperial agent only drop out in the world. But now, there is this fitted armor set. Not only is it no longer as random, because you can go look for it on the GTN over time, but it doesn't change appearance across faction. And as a bonus, it's legacy bound. So if you wanted to dress every single one of your characters in this armor set, it is possible now. So that's why these fitted sets can be considered quite valuable. If I take a look at the GTN, like if I go right now, which I just got logged out, I meant to ask, what does randomized on the fashion page mean? Does that mean random loot? Oh my god. It means, JR, if you really want to go down that rabbit hole, which I'm hoping you don't because you're not insane as far as I can tell. You're only crazy when it comes to conquest. So if I take a look, so randomized Rigicord is a really good example of what you're asking about. If you wanted to read more, if you're crazy, randomized green and blue leveling gear drops in SWTOR. I went and tracked all this because I am crazy. And the thing is, it can have a huge list of names in front of it. So this Rigicord armor is there a good way to... It'd be tech mid-level. It could have any of these in front of it. It could have the word Bonadon Rigicord, Corellian Rigicord, Zergocorp's Rigicord, Gengineer Rigicord, but they're essentially all the same armor with slightly different stats.
Half-witted, scruffy-looking nerf herder.
What'd you find, Silent? Silent says, all celebrate that another aspect of SWTOR is now canon. What's canon? What'd you find? What'd you see? What'd you do? So yeah, that's what the random means. And here you go, JR, just in case you are crazy. And here you go. You can read. I did a bunch of research and I tracked them all and where you can get them and stuff like that. Where they come from, what treasure boxes you can get them in. Oh my god. Just it's not always the best idea that I do these things that I did. JR says, I've been hoarding all of those. Right, so they're all represented as far as I can tell in the fitted armors list. So I don't know if they're worth hoarding or not anymore. Now that I have them collected via the fitted armors, I don't need them, that's for sure. I don't know why you would need them. So yeah, I'm excited about that. What was I working on? Oh yeah, so I was thinking to maybe try and go and let's close these 5,000 windows here. Oh my gosh. New planetary specialty. Let's go back to the main page really fast here. I have a new Inquisitor who I'm playing like he's actually part of the Sith Inquisition, working alongside Imperial Sith Intelligence. Dun dun dun. That's cool. That's fun. I like it. Where would I look at? Low level starter planet quest rewards. These are some of the ones that I want to try and acquire. But then I also have a list of potentially where they come from low level quest rewards from 7.0. If I go to the Tythonian ones, whatever. I love the purple Imperial uniform. Me too. Me too. I like that one a lot. That was actually, interestingly enough, that was one of the ones that motivated me that was one of the ones that motivated me to go look for these more obscure armors, because I'd vaguely heard of it existing but didn't know where to get it or how to get it or if you could still get it, you know. I'm looking for Tythonian, but I can't read with my eyes. Okay, Tythonian Jedi Knight. This will point me in the right direction, I think. So I have this list of quests. I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna copy paste them to a here to a new spreadsheet. New sheet. What happens if I just do this? Does it break? Yeah, I think that's okay. It's not beautiful. It's not beautiful. But I was thinking now might be a fun time to go start playing on my Jedi Knight. One of my original things I wanted to do is that I really wanted to try recording the stories in a very cinematic way, but it has to be so organized. Exarch has been recording all of the quests in the game. He's been working on it one by one, and he's actually been making good progress on it, so which is pretty cool. And he's also been cataloging them as part of this quest tracker. I'm looking for the character named Cinnamon. What character is this gonna be? I'm looking for one that's a cat and a Jedi Knight. Not this cat and Jedi Knight, though. We made it a while ago, and I've never actually got to play it. Reineke, here we go. Here we go. So I was thinking this character might be a good one to grab those armors on and showcase them, specifically those starter planet ones. I thought they might look cute on her. But she looks so cool. I don't know. I think if I ever record them for video, I would probably just use a more human. Swtorista, I feel like you should find something on Manon for contrast from fires. Oh my gosh, go get some water. I just saw the power flicker, just as a heads up. If stream suddenly dies, it's probably not my internet. It's probably they have been turning the power on and off intermittently, or it blanks out for a second due to the wind, not necessarily due to the fires. Okay, so speak to Darren Walker. It looks like I already started this quest a little bit. Have I gotten any gear from it yet? Oh, looks like I did a little bit of quests. Oh, I see. Okay, so I have currently on this character, I have the Tython starter set. And these are cataloged already in the starter sets section. Ta-da! Here it is. Oh wait, right here. Padawan, Jedi Knight. Ta-da! It's got that cute little... I really like this little multi-layered tunic thing. Oh, it's got her little curly curl of her hair. Aw, so cute. So cute. Okay, so it looks like... Where do we need to head over to? Oh, okay, we never did the first quest. Got it. Okay, cool. She can wear her cool outfit instead. She doesn't need to wear her scrub clothing. Padawan. Here we go. Perfect. Awesome. Orange. Great. Love it. Neat. So this is going to be the very first quest of the Jedi Knight. I'm sure some of you have seen it before, but not all of you. So is this going to be on the list of ones that give me a piece of armor? Doesn't look like it. The first one might be from early lessons, but I'm not entirely clear. Okay, you guys watch. I'm gonna get some chocolate milk.
Welcome to Tython, Padawan. Everyone at the temple is looking forward to meeting you. Your former masters praise your combat skills. They say you're becoming an expert duelist.
Oh, this is why I was waiting for the quest dialogue to show up and it never showed up with a question. I was like, da 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 da, just sitting here. I didn't realize that, I don't know if you guys can see down here, I have a super cinematic cutscene selector right now. And you can see like, I have it almost hidden in the corner so that I could record it in the future.
Sorry, I don't think we've been introduced.
I don't know you!
Sorry, Darren Weller, watchman of the training grounds. I greet new arrivals, show them around. The Jedi Council will assign you a new master to oversee your final trials. You'll be tested in ways you can't imagine. But when you leave Tython, you'll know what it means to be a Jedi Knight. More
Like, I put it
importantly,
down there on
you'll know
purpose so it'd be
yourself.
kind of hidden.
I'm eager to face these trials. Where do I start?
There's a speeder here that will take you to... Hang on. Getting an emergency signal.
What vibro sword is that? That's like gonna be whatever I got. Oh no, it's not whatever I got from the beginning. Let's phase back. I don't want to watch this cutscene. I don't have the patience right now. So Valen brought in some streamer drama, which I think is interesting. Valen, in chat, Valen Mar, said, okay, Swtorista, I don't want to bring this up, but I have two. This person streaming as Dolphy is upsetting me. I don't know if this is the real Dolphy, and if it isn't, it would be an incredible injustice because someone stole her name and is misleading the people who remember her. I'm sorry for bringing this up. So we had, I'm trying to figure out if this is the same person. Probably not, probably somebody different. But somebody came in a while ago during the name rechanges and said that they grabbed the name Dolphy, and they said they used to tank with her, but I assume that was probably on one of the North American servers. You guys are talking about someone in the streaming category. Let's see, Star Wars. I've seen them online, yeah. Are they online now? Yeah, they have the name Dolphy SWTOR. Dolphy on Satil Shan Shea Bizla server. Doing SWTOR Ops Fun, etc. It's definitely not Dolphy, obviously. And you guys point out, not enough legacy unlocks, obviously. Clearly not actually them. Clearly happened after the name change. Is this a new character? Yeah, but it's a little difficult to prove, probably, because Dolphy was quite quiet most of the time. As far as I can tell, she didn't stream, or if she did, it was mic off, camera off kind of thing. I do remember she had a picture of herself, and I think she may have even been French-Canadian or Canadian or something like that. She had like a little about page at one point. However, she's not obviously around, and so she really probably doesn't care if someone's stolen her name, so I don't think Twitch really cares in the end. I don't even think there's anything you can really report it for. Are there any still XP exploits left? I mean, you could always try contacting SWTOR about it. They might ban their account. Let's see. Is there any XP exploits available? Not really. Most of them are patched up, but there's still plenty of ways to get fast XP. If you take a look at this double XP guide, there's a second guide linked within it, called how to level up fast, and that one has not necessarily exploits, but just some really good tips, like how to go fly around and get some sweet XP. Okay, so we need to attack at the Flesh Raiders. So this one should give us, as a Jedi Knight Guardian. Wait a sec. What does my spreadsheet say? Oh, early lessons. Nope. Oh, the main hand weapon is what it should give me, which I don't actually care about right now. Oh well, let's go kill some Flesh Raiders. Defeat Flesh Raiders. Where? All I see are Manka cats. Pirate Dave says they're just streaming with in-game audio full blast, no talking. They also seem to have 0 viewers except for themselves, so I don't think you need to be too concerned. I don't think anybody's too fooled, I guess you could say. If nobody's watching right now. If Dolphy was actually streaming, everybody would be watching right now. I would be watching right now. I'd be excited. Okay, do I have my T-key? Here we go. Murder! Yeah! Yeah. It is bad taste, of course. I would be just as upset if someone started streaming as the real Swtorista. Right, but I'm currently here, so I would just report it, if that makes sense. That's where it gets awkward. There's not much you can do about it, unfortunately. Especially if they have voice off and chat off. That's extra funny. Yeah, Rose Chronic probably has the best way of it. Just ignore them, they'll eventually fade away. You can always try. You can always try to just report it. For, what's it called? But I don't think you're gonna get very far for, what's it called? When you pretend you're somebody you're not. But honestly, don't. How do you know you're real? How do I prove I'm real? See, it's very difficult to impersonate me just because I have my voice cam up. You can hear my voice. You can see me. Hi, I'm a robot. You guys know my social accounts. I have them listed officially on my website, stuff like that, you know? If I contact you on Snapchat, that's not me, because I don't have a Snapchat listed on my website. Yeah, I can understand why it's frustrating, though. Absolutely. It'd be like George, someone pretending to be George Takei. How you say his name or something like that? So someone else really cool. Who else is really cool? I was gonna say Wayne Gretzky. He's cool for hockey. I don't know if he's kind of not very cool for other things. So. Did I kill enough flesh raiders? Yes. Click your holocron button. Answer your telephone. Got it. Impersonation. That's the word I was looking for. What about MySpace? I do have a MySpace account. From whatever. From when was MySpace popular? Back in the day. Be careful. I themed my whole MySpace page back in the day with a less common Naruto character HTML and CSS that I made myself with music and custom background stuff. You don't even know how cool I was back then. Oh, you forgot to grind Renown last week during double Renown. Oh my gosh, you're missing out so much. Okay, attack on the Flesh Raiders, secure the Gnarls Cavern. Oh, so some of these quests actually, I'm realizing so I did this little spreadsheet to track, but it's not as useful as this spreadsheet. Or this page, because this page tells me which ones are quests that I need to pick up and which ones are quests that I'll get naturally. So this ones I'll get naturally, but this ones I need to go pick up. So if I want these gloves, I need to go pick up early lessons. But when I click this page, the map isn't on it. Oh, okay, so I need to do some work on this. I see, to make this even more useful. So we need to go early lessons and cross-reference it with number 1. Number 1 is all the way... Okay, good. It's not at the Jedi Temple, which we're not either yet. Already level 3, baby! Do you have a MySpace as Swtorista? No, that I don't have. So if Swtorista MySpace contacts you, it's not me. What species is your character? Yeah, great question. I am a Cathar, cat person. Oh, someone was asking about this vibro sword too. I really like this one, by the way. This is a very simple vibro sword. I like when my characters, when they're baby Jedi Padawans, I like when they don't have a real sword, real lightsaber yet, but they still have a cooler sword than the training one you get. This is just called literally the classic vibro sword. So super nothing of any fanciness, but I think it looks really cool. It looks cooler than the starter one. I just already happen to have this. I didn't like buy it for her specifically. Yeah, it is a Cartel Market one. So unfortunately, most of the vibro swords you're gonna come across are they're gonna have a level attached to them, so you can wear them at level 1. Early lessons is the missing student quest. Okay, cool. Flesh Raider baby. Flesh Raider baby. If we find the Flesh Raider quest, we're gonna pick it up just to get the Flesh Raider baby and put it in our inventory and leave it there and never finish the actual quest.
This you.
Oh no! We saved Mr. What's his name?
I'll spend a few decades.
What's his name?
Not yet. You see him.
It's not Nomen Carr. Orgus Din.
Follow the.
Follow the path. I'm so sorry. I thought I could sit here and do the cutscenes, but I don't want to because then I want to record them. I just want to record them. Okay, now it wants me to go to the Jedi Temple, but what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go try and pick up that missing Padawan quest there and try to get the... See what that armor piece gives me. Are you guys ready? I got myself breakfast. Dr. Pepper. Name brand. Cathar just having the word cat in it is funny to me, but I don't even know why. Because George Lucas named one of his aliens Mon Calamari, okay? Okay, that just sums up everything right there. So I'm gonna go see if I can pick that up. I should be able to. I can't see why I wouldn't. You guys apparently find this missing student quest quite amusing, so I think I'm actually gonna watch it. Because I probably wouldn't be recording it in the future, just the class quest. Let's not talk about the cantina. Bully Rob, on Bully Rob. We need all kinds of weird aliens with bad names, okay? Listen, this is Star Wars. This is where we are in life. This is what we've accepted as our fate. Hey Reaper, hi there. Full dark side run so we can see Satil Shan call you a jerk. Is that something that can happen? That's funny. I hadn't planned on going dark side. I kind of want to now, though, because do Cathar have dark side? Oh, I'm looking for a quest. Looking for a quest. It should be very close to here. I see it on the map, but I'm bad with directions. Oh, there, Master Relnex. Oh, this guy. You can get his armor. Okay, let's listen to his quest. Yeah.
Padawan, come here, quickly.
I hate G-Pain.
I got a basic briefing from Knight Weller, but I'd like a full report before going in.
The Flesh Raiders moved into the training grounds, organized and ready, attempting to isolate various groups of Padawans. There's a group of students in the hills we lost track of. They're not combat trained.
I'm busy. Refused quest. What do you need me to do?
Just let me know what's required. I'm here to help.
I've got a beacon here. If you can find the Padawans and set the beacon, we'll send an evac shuttle as fast as we can. A group of Jedi from the temple is headed this way, but maybe not fast enough. May the Force be with you.
Why doesn't this guy go? Yeah, that is weird. Why? He's like, okay, Jedi are on the way, but we need someone to go now. Oh, I like this person's early Jedi outfit. Look at that. Look at this character. That absolutely looks like a little Padawan. That's what I like to do. I like to make like an early Padawan armor set. Like, look at these. Look at these people. They all look vaguely like Padawans. I just added a scarf to mine. Right, why isn't he going? He should have had like a broken leg or something. I do have some questions now. Hi, Miss Swtorista, says G-Pain. Hope you're doing great today. Sorry for raiding and running, but I need to go catch my food before it runs away from me. Oops, I can see it running away now. Play hard, go pro, have fun, and keep up the great work. Have a great day, G-Pain. Thanks for swinging by. Twin trainee Jedi are known as Pada 2. Okay, so look, Relnex couldn't have walked 5 meters and like slapped these Flesh Raider babies and let this ding dong out of their cage. Listen, you have a sword. This thing is made of wood and scrap metal. Okay? Okay. I did a Jedi character with dark side choices solely for the Dark 5 Stronghold title you can unlock. Listen, priorities sometimes, okay? Priorities. He's afraid of the Flesh Raiders, so he sends a teenager out to go deal with them? That's what's up. What Relnex doesn't tell you is that they're all missing because one went missing, then he sent another student to find them, and that student got lost, and so he sent another. Right, so apparently they're not killing the students. The students are just being taught a lesson and being stuck in cages. So maybe eventually that's how you find the strongest student to train, right? Is that the idea? That eventually eventually either all the students will die and they're all worthless, or one will be strong enough to let the Jedi out. In his defense, he does seem quite busy yelling at newly arrived Padawans. That's true. There was at least 2 other Padawans besides myself he was busy yelling at. I'm trying to find missing students. Oh, I thought I was trying to go just find those little cages, but there's a specific location I'm supposed to be heading to as well. I don't think I need to do any of the bonuses. I don't think when I look at my sheet, I don't think any of these are bonus quests, so I think we're okay. I don't have to do those if I don't want to. Go in the water. Oh, there's a little smoke over here. Oh, there's a fire over here. What happened? What? Why are you on fire? Is it a sign? I found some cages, yeah. Yep. Cool, 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 cool. I'm feeling a little lost about what I'm actually supposed to be doing. Which is really stupid because I'm on like the first quest in the game. Find the missing students. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna make my map a lot bigger. Here, stare at the sky in the meantime. The liminal sky. Global scale. Whoa, whoa, whoa. No, 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 no. That was not what I wanted to do. Interface editor. Scale. And that'll help me a bit. So it does look like I'm a little north of it. Oh, there's the missing! It's Maneus! I found them! I have located
How's it
them!
looking?
He should be resting in the Jedi Temple, but if you're determined to press on, I can help him along.
Give him the last of the Kolto if you have to. We'll fight again soon.
Shut up, Maneus.
Hey,
Aren't these the guys that
good
were
to
in
see
love?
another Padawan alive out here. You're lucky those creatures haven't caught you yet.
Or those somebody else? You must be the Padawans!
I've been searching for you. What happened out here?
Knew they'd sent rescuers.
We came seeking knowledge of the Jedi Code. The Flesh Raiders interrupted our trial.
Never fought like that in my life. We killed it, but Jaredin was badly injured.
Your friend. How serious is the wound?
It pains him greatly. He should not be moving. It is not the Jedi way to seek battle and revenge while a man suffers.
Shut up,
Your
Maneus.
opinion, Maneus.
Oh god,
It's
I love
not
that
what we
video
decided.
so much.
Training or not,
So
a
much.
bunch of animals won't keep us from becoming Jedi.
Isn't she right? Jedi don't give up, do they?
She is wrong. Remember the
They've
Jedi
got
Code.
variations of this armor
There is
set
no
that you can't get.
There is serenity.
Because that's a
That's
darker
enough,
colored
Maneus.
one. She's got a
You
yellow
wanna help
one.
us? We could use you. Help make
Oh,
the
I guess you could
Flesh
just pop
Raiders
a die and things, right? Yeah, I get. Wait a second. I could
Walking a
just.
dangerous
Whoa,
path.
whoa, 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 whoa! I thought we were going
How's it
dark
looking?
side here. Hang on. Hang on. Here, if you just hit the 3 key over and over, you'll always get dark side. Oh, except for when you get to option where there's no 3, then you hit
Let's teach
2.
those monsters to stay out of the gnarls.
Here's what we need then. If we can take the
Evil!
Flesh Raiders, have them-
May the
So if I wanted, hang on. We got stupid shit to do. Oh, sorry. Put one in the swear jar. Are there benefits on being neutral? Doing that for my bounty hunter one. So honestly, no. And it was actually like something people complained about quite a bit when the game first came out. There are minimal benefits either side. Like mostly it's for the story, to be honest. Most of the stories have vaguely a light side ending and vaguely a dark side ending. Like just kind of vaguely based on the choices that you make. Hang on, let me get die real fast. I want to try something. Try something silly. Where's the chicken one? Where's the one that's green and yellow? There it is. Yeah, that's the one that I want. Do I have 50,000 credits? Yes, but barely. So let's get a couple extra. Oh, I forgot to claim it. I like that my GTN's in my kitchen. It makes me happy. Obviously where it should be. Let's grab some more credits really fast. Withdraw. 50,000 credits. And then we're gonna take our original Padawan armor that we're wearing, and we're gonna do something terrible to it. It can't be dyed! dyed! Oh my god, the Padawan Undertunic can't be dyed, so I can't make my own version of her stupid yellow armor, but green and yellow. Oh, that's so sad. Berserker says, is that 104 just for 2025? No, the swear jar doesn't reset itself on the new year. It's not like, Happy New Year, back to 0. I think we were at vaguely 100 though. From last year. Oh, I say a lot of bad words. Okay, so defeat Flesh Raiders 10, destroy Flesh Raider supplies 3. Hello, are you Flesh Raider supplies? Nope, you're dead Flesh Raiders. Understood. Ooh, I have my next big ability though. That's cool. I'm starting to get more abilities in general. Ba-da-bum. Cool. I unfortunately don't know what the supplies will look like though. Like I see the Padawans that are missing. Looks like these are more in the north area. And I think I did get myself a mount, which is nice. Yay, I got a do back. Rose Chronic says, it's been 3 years and I'm still not used to the new ability system. Out of curiosity, Rose, what parts are you still kind of like throwing you off? Meow. I saw a cage up here. Oh, here's the supplies. They're on the ground here. Oh, that's why I kept seeing things on fire. They were supplies after all. They were ones that people had already lit on fire. Understood. Yep. Pow! Hi, Werlin. Hey, nice to see you. Trying the outfitter? No. Oh, I don't think it works that way. I think if something can't be dyed, it can't be dyed anywhere. Is that correct? I can give that a quick shot though, just to see. Yeah. No, I can't right click it. Item does not support dye modules. Nope. Nope. So yeah, some older items can't be dyed, just period. It's because they have to set up. I don't know exactly what the words would be called. It's almost like filter areas. Like they have to tell the game, please dye, when someone uses a dye, please color this area that I have defined with numbers or drawing or something like that, and change that part's color, but don't change the whole thing, you know? That's how the dyes work, is that they have to define which areas need to be dyed, and if they aren't defined, like their old set of armor, they just never set it up for that armor, then you can't dye it because there's nothing to specifically dye. Those numbers and variables don't like exist. Pew pew. Okay, I've done lots of murder. Done plenty of murder. We need to return to Master Relnex. And we're gonna be super lazy. And we're gonna use quick travel because we paid for that legacy unlock. We're gonna use it. Question, did they do something to the dismount threshold? I felt like if I ride by something and thinks about me, then I dismount. Werlin, it may have to do with what level you are compared to those enemies. Like on my high level character, I'll almost never get dismounted, but on my low level character it happens just very frequently, and I think it's supposed to work that way. Where are you, Relnex? Hello, sir. I've come to inspect your broken leg. Give me reward.
The Padawans are a bit shaky, but they're alive. They wanted to stay, so I cleared them a path.
Yeah, the old equipment didn't have dye channels, as dyes didn't exist. Exactly, yeah. So they had to go like add them manually. So you'll occasionally find some armors that don't have a dye.
But there was no way to take them all out.
She's so cute. I like this character.
Jedi coming to do just that. No more Padawans will be allowed into the Gnarls until we've repelled the Flesh Raiders. You probably want to get back to your
Can you
tribes.
preview dyes on them? Oh,
Again,
that's a good question.
Thank you, and may the Force be with you.
Are you farming all story armors now? Yes, but only the ones that I couldn't find other versions of. Who just threw a snowball at me? Who did that? Which of you? And CISOs. I know who that is, but I don't remember. Is that DCH? That is DCH. I see his little mustache. Flap, flap. Okay, so this one gave me the Tythonian gloves. But that's not quite what I was looking for. I was technically looking for something else. I'm looking for the set that isn't called Tythonian in the beginning, and instead it's going to be called something like Apprentice Pummeler? Something like that. But that's okay, I can just hold on to these gloves for now. They're not causing me any harm in any way. Okay, so I think for now that then it makes more sense for me to go to the Jedi Temple. So I think I should just take the speeder there, probably the fastest way. Oh yeah, I wanted to see, can you preview a die on those? Oh, okay. Okay, so those channels are defined, but they have not said, yes, you can dye this. There are a few other armor sets like this. For example, some of the new endgame armors, you can't dye them, but it's specifically because they don't want you to. They want you to collect the different colors rather than dye them. So this one is apparently sort of dyeable. Maybe that's why they said no dye, because they didn't. It's not 100% correct, because you can see it's only green. The yellow of the dye doesn't really make it in anywhere here, unfortunately. Yeah, but you could let us dye it. All the remade versions, old gear does, of course, are dyeable. Right, lots of most armors are dyeable. It's got to be like 99.5% are dyeable. So it doesn't really come up that often, to be honest. I was just honestly looking at that for funsies, but that'd be cool if this one was dyeable, because it's a very good simple chess piece. Yeah, tanks also get dismounted less frequently, it seems. It could be true. Could be true. Jesse Nelson over on YouTube says, hi from California. Hi. Or hi from Colorado. Sorry. Hi from Colorado. And I'm hi from California. It gets confusing because I've been in both. I used to live in Colorado when I was little. I really want to go back. I want to go to Cave of the Winds again. I want to go to Garden of the Gods again. And there's some other something that I want to go back to that I saw in my childhood that is along the lines of those two things, because those two things are really cool, but I don't know what it is or what it's called or what I'm trying to remember because I was really little. Oh, JR has a really fun speculation question here. Really fun speculation question. JR says, what do you think they are working on with changing the dyes, and what would you want changed? So I don't think they're actively working on changing anything. Instead, they've just got it in my mind. I don't actually know. They're deciding what they want to do. Like, they've got a spreadsheet, a wall of crazy. They've got a Discord chat, you know? Hey, Potterheads. Hi. And they're trying to decide how they want to handle that. All I know is that obviously the current dye system is kind of a relic of the past. It's not how more modern games use it at all. But I will tell you something crazy that I only kind of learned recently in the last month or two. World of Warcraft doesn't have dyes at all. Let's not feed the swear jar. We moan and complain in Star Wars The Old Republic about how the dye system works. Yeah, my dye can only be used once. I have to spend a million credits to get a metallic dye, and then I can only use it once. Why aren't dyes in collections? World of Warcraft doesn't have dyes. Period. If you want a different color of armor, you have to better hope that one exists, and they don't always. It just doesn't. It just doesn't. And yes, in addition, let's say I got this cool chess piece. Oh, I'm not in any light right now. Let's say I got this cool chess piece. It's orange. Let's say I was like, you know what? I'd really like a purple version. The purple version will be like locked behind like nightmare mode or something like that. Yeah, and Comrade Amatrin says, nor do they have any intention of adding dyes. Right, they're working on adding player housing to World of Warcraft, and they're not adding dyes. It's just part of the collection economy of the game, I guess you could say. So like when you see someone wearing a specific set of armor in a specific set of color, you're like, wow, that person is super strong. They did difficult content to get that. wow, I wish I had that. I'm gonna work on getting powerful to collect it, you know? Sorry, I'm being a little exaggerative, but in general, that's how it works. Versus Star Wars The Old Republic has kind of done something different and has embraced the idea of customizing your character, and I think that has to do... I love this little cutscene where you walk in and it shows you from top down. It's cool. I feel like I've got multiple musics playing at once, and it's really... it's a little much.
I searched the temple archives. This Force user leading the Flesh Raiders.
The awkward giant
Jedi
table.
Training.
I just want a good screenshot of myself. Oh, look, he's got a version of the armor that I want to go get.
We've all said.
What have I missed?
Someone want to bring me up to speed?
Screenshot, screenshot, screenshot.
The world.
I need more screenshots for YouTube thumbnails. Okay, I don't care about the rest. There's no tiny Satil Sean. Doesn't matter, it's fine. It's fine, it's fine, it's fine. So they have, for the most part, embraced the idea that your character is an integral part of the story, an integral part of why you play this game, and the fashion and expression of your character is important to you. More important than the power fantasy of actually being powerful. So you'd rather make your character look powerful than actually be powerful, if that makes sense. Like, for example, World of Warcraft, you can only look powerful if you actually earned it. Star Wars players would rather look powerful and be able to get that armor in various ways, whether it's crafting, GTN, non-difficult content that you grind over long periods of time. And I'm definitely more in that camp. I like to collect stuff. I like to create these cool looking characters that fit whatever my Star Wars fantasy is, whatever that is at the time. Right now it's just a Jedi Knight Padawan Cathar, to be honest. They're not anything more or less than that, and I was able to do that by getting these armor sets and getting dyes. I think this is an inexpensive dye from crafting or something like that. And even if I had less credits, I could do something with the fitted armors and stuff like that, or something like that, you know? I thought I took the snowballs off. Did you throw them back on me, or did I just never take them off? That's funny. Let's see, have I gotten any new armor pieces? No, I haven't been keeping good track. Let me clear out my inventory here a bit. Ah, look at that. See, it looks like I was trying out multiple different sets on this character. I have this fitted armor set here, and this fitted armor set here, and these ones are ones that you could either earn or collect on the GTN, and they have nothing to do with the cartel market at all. And those were also like high contenders. I think I decided that this was too high level looking. Too high level looking. That, or I didn't like the hood. I can't remember which. And that I wanted to have a Padawan outfit for her. Revan. I really want the game to pick one music. It's really trying hard to play two at the same time, and it's kind of messing with my brain. Sell junk. Oh my god, I hate you so much. I see you. I saw you this time. Sejan, leave me alone. I don't need sparkles. I promise. Okay, high-tech savages. Let's see, are we getting anywhere? Where would I start getting my high-tech savages? Oh, I'll get the chest piece. I'll get the chest piece here. Awesome. So this is a Tythonian battler jacket. Okay, so this is also... we got the gloves from that quest earlier. This is also technically not... Wait, is it? Is this the one I'm trying to get? What is this one? I'm trying to get this one. I'm trying to get this one right here with the shiny bits. But I'm really having a rough time figuring out where it's from. Let's see, is there another normal quest that gives you a chest piece? I'm looking with my eyes. So there's one here, Tython chest piece. One here. Okay, so I'll just keep following my Jedi Knight quest, and maybe that'll do the trick. A happy Padawan is a Gladawan, a sad Padawan a Sadawan, an angry Padawan a Madawan. That's so stupid. Thank you, DCH. So yeah, we were talking about dies, lol. In my Shavisla guild, we were discussing last week, many people want primary and secondary die separately. Right. Okay, so we know that dressing up your character is very important to characters. And I would say just less important, but also important, is the feeling that not everything is on the cartel market. So right now we have a die system where, number one, almost all cartel market items in the entire game are available also on the GTN. And to me, at least, that's one of the big reasons this game doesn't get like a negative 50 score in terms of like cartel market stuff. Like, yes, you can buy stuff on the cartel market, but also you can just buy it with credits. Is there a way to like control you the music? And so if you want, you can always save up and buy it on the GTN. You might have to wait a bit for someone to actually list it, but you know, almost all items are on the GTN now, I've noticed lately. I don't have too much trouble finding even the rare stuff. So dies currently have two methods of working with that. One is that there's the cartel market dies that can also be bought on the GTN, and two, there's a whole bunch of crafted dies. So we do know that obviously if you take a look at dies, especially the expensive cartel market ones, we take a look at the dies, like these expensive ones, you buy one and then you have to buy it all over again if you want a second copy, right? And that's gotta be like a moneymaker somewhere, right? Part of their budget has to be decided by that somewhere. Like, I don't know the specifics. I don't know how much of that funds the development cycle and stuff, but it's got to somewhere, right? Like, it has to. Give me armor.
Matriarch. Master Orgus Din has sent me to help you fight the Flesh Raiders. So the
Ooh, it's gonna be a nice screenshot.
About the attack. It only just happened.
I love this armor set. I'm really happy with it. I don't want to talk to you people. I'm gonna murder you all. 3 key only. 3 key for dark side.
If you brought that, wouldn't know.
Oh, Rosie said. Rose Chronic said. Being unused to combat styles, I personally struggle with muscle memory when it comes to inputs of specific abilities not resulting in the expected outcome since I no longer have them. For my Marauder and Sentinel, I'm constantly having to remind myself that I no longer have the dash and force choke at the same time. Ah, gotcha. Understood. So my force dash, I have it on F, and my force choke, they're equivalent, I have it on X. And you're right, yeah, you'll only ever have one of those at any given time, right? Yeah, understood. Okay, so let's see. I'm going to compact this so that things don't get confused later when I'm collecting these armor sets. Okay, so here's those Tythonian gloves that I got from that earlier quest. And we know from a High-Tech Savages, I'm gonna write this down in a little spreadsheet. High-Tech Savages, I get the Battler jacket. But what I'm kind of trying to find is the next chest piece. So I guess I just have to like keep going forward with the story and following the map and stuff. I think that sounds good. It's too bad I don't have stealth. This would go a lot faster, but I wanted to play a Jedi Knight specifically. And a Guardian specifically because I wasn't sure how that would work. Flesh Raider Companion, when? Oh no! So if you take that into consideration, that idea of somehow, somewhere, buying dies fits in to their budget, if all they did was make it so dies were available in collections, just make it like a one-time buy and then you can use that as many times as you want, people would no longer need to buy duplicate dies. So somehow, somewhere in their budget, that changes. The opposite of that, the opposite potential benefit to that for them, is that people might be more likely to buy dies if they are legacy unlocked. So for example, I have collected every item in the game for the most part. I stopped a while ago because I started running out of cartel coins, but a lot of people do try to collect every item in the game, or items in general, especially because they are in collections, right? They're in collections, and once I get it, I can have it forever. Like, I don't have to worry about ever deleting a copy or making a new character and being like, oh, this new armor would look so cool, and then I have it. It's there. Right, I used to have a lot of cartel coins because they had something called the referral system. But yeah, I had like 100% on most of my collections for a long time. Now I don't, and I don't care because I don't have free cartel coins anymore. And so I think I have actually been avoiding buying the expensive metallic dyes, even though I think they're really cool and beautiful, just because they're so expensive. Like, I'm already kind of cheap to start with, and I'll often try and find a crafted dye instead of a cartel market one if I can get away with it. But the metallic dyes especially, like, cha-ching, they're expensive, yeah. I would be, I think, more inclined to buy them if I knew that I could then use them on all of my characters. I already have an example of having this reluctancy to use them. In Galactic Seasons, they've been doing this kind of fun thing where at the end of Galactic Seasons, there's like a rare dye. So this season is metallic brass and metallic copper dye module. I don't want to use it because you only get one. I'm scared to use it, you know? And I feel that way about the cartel market ones too, even though they're not only one ever. You can buy more because they're so expensive. So I'm sure they're trying to do some like math or something like that to see if that is like, would that make them more money or would that make them less money, or would the more money that they get be more worth it? Could they do something like dyes are legacy bound but only for subscribers, like you have access to like a dye legacy bay of the ones that you've gotten but only while you're subscribed, and that way that would be really cool. That would encourage people to subscribe, which is, I think, very high on their motive operandi, whatever, for most games, most services. Having that subscription money that's regular is really useful, like in terms of planning and funding and stuff like that, versus cartel market, which you can't always plan for. Alias says it's like your voice has changed. We did some adjustments to the microphone. Is my voice different? Could be. It also could be because I'm snotty boogers because of the fires right now. I'm kind of hoarse a little bit. Oh, T7! What does he say if you click him before you know who he is? T7 equals happy to serve the Jedi Order. Oh, so cute. So cute. I would love if they made more colors for dyes that work well, that aren't super saturated, but also some outfits don't work well with dyeing too. Yeah, I don't think they can really adjust the dyes, but they can add more dye colors, that's for sure. So I'm sure whatever discussion whatever they're trying to figure out, the problem is they have to also think about the financials. They cannot only think about what will be the easiest, most fun for the player. So I will give you some more examples about dyes. So in some mostly single player games, you can use a color wheel and you don't have to unlock anything. You have the color available. It's just there. But those games usually don't have a player economy, they don't have a collecting economy. Their main drive of playing that game is something else. So the main drive of playing this game is obviously the story. The story is the strongest factor in this entire game and its main draw. But also, when you're outside the story, the MMO thing, MMOs have you collect, MMOs have you explore, MMOs have you show off to other players, MMOs have you do things with other players. You know, they have this whole secondary game play thing, and if all the easiest way to make dyes most accessible for everyone would be like delete all dyes and just give color wheel and shininess slider, right? And then you could have literally any dye ever and they'd never even have to touch the dyes again in the entire game, you know? Like No one would ever complain about dyes again. However, that would completely take out the whole gameplay loop and exploration of learning how to get dyes, crafting your own dyes, looking for dyes on the GTN, crafting dyes on the GTN for other people, saving up credits or cartel coins for the special dye that you want, previewing many dyes to try and see one that you actually like versus just choosing the perfect combo one by one and stuff like that. Yeah, so that we'll probably never see. So the dye system would be somewhere between you can't choose your dyes at all on one end and the color wheel of ultimate dye palooza on the other, right? Somewhere there, not when we're talking about economy. This is like a separate conversation, but when it comes to collecting and customization, somewhere in between there. We're currently like 40% in that we can dye our armor. There's quite a few options at the moment. I recognize Estelle Luna. Is that one of you guys? You can dye your armor, but it's only at 40% because you can not choose the combinations, and there's really a lot of colors that are missing, in my opinion. Yeah, Baldur's Gate 3 is similar. Baldur's Gate is only at like 30%. They have preset dyes, and there's not even very many of them, and they behave really weird. Okay, so let's see. I just finished high-tech savages, so I'm heading to enemy force. I think I just have to... Oh, I think I could take a taxi over there. No need to walk.
Mechanized travel is for official business only.
But yeah, maybe... Yeah, so they would never introduce the color wheel because that takes away the gameplay aspect of dyes. I don't think we'll ever see that. That's my theory. Like, they could just add a color wheel like other games have. That's a could, not that they should or would. Okay, so what do I think they're gonna do? I think if I knew what they should do or what they would do, they would have already done it by now. So it's obviously more complicated than that, you know? It's so complicated. Like, for example, something I would like to see is a lot more dyes. I feel like, for example, I have this character named Lethality. Oh, who's that? What's that? Who did that? Winter, hey! Hi, friends. Hello. There's a goss at the gate. Nice to see you guys. Hello, hello, hello. We're talking about dyes. We're theory crafting about what the dye changes could potentially be or should be or what I'd want them to be, blah, blah, blah. Nice to see you again. Thank you. So, the current issues that we face with dyes is, one, lack of colors. So like I was saying, I have a character named Lethality. He is Lethality spec. They throw toxic knives. I've tried to make him a cool outfit that matches those toxic green, noxious looking knives that he throws. And there's no way to dye your armor that color. There's literally nothing like lime green or like toxic green or anything like that. You just can't. It's just flat out no dye exists in that color, period. Full stop. Which is so kind of crazy. We're missing tons of teals and light blues and stuff like that too. Like that color gradient between blue and green. Second, so one, missing lots of colors. Two, secondary dyes and primary dyes. I think they were a good idea to start with when they were trying to figure out how they might do it. But it would be awesome these days if they would somehow be separated. However, I see a bunch of you saying that. How the hell do you handle that? If there were no other changes, except they made primary dyes and secondary dyes separate, would they change all of the items in the game? What if you currently have items? Does it become 2 items? What if you currently have a dye in your armor set? Do they keep all the items the same? And you have 2 dye slots in your armor set, and then you have to secondly pick which one is actually applying to each slot. So you've got 4 potential dyes for your armor, and you have to pick which one goes in which one. And like, oh my gosh. Color wheel attached to the appearance designer, make it cartel point cost for dye changes. And that's what I'm saying. I don't think they would ever do that because then that removes all of the gameplay. all of the gameplay, if you have a color wheel, all of the gameplay when it comes to collecting, researching, selling, trading, crafting, dies. Ooh. I'm stuck here. I apparently cannot have fallen and I cannot get up. Okay, so lack of colors is one problem we have right now. Second is secondary and primary being kind of an issue, and not all color combos are available for primary and secondary. And third is, we consider it a problem, the one-use dies. But yeah, they would have to figure all that out. Like we can answer all these questions, but they have to figure out which one is actually best, and more importantly, how they would even implement that in a technical way. That seems so hard. Right, this is gonna be a huge source of bugs, LMAO. Exactly, right? Yeah. So they have to, we can type a little answer of what we think it might or could be, but it doesn't mean it's easy or even technically doable with the resources that they have, you know? Okay, so next is... so we need to somehow preserve some gameplay and preserve their ability to make money and fund their business. So those are the two important factors that they'll be considering whenever they're looking into it. So it needs to ideally be fun, still has you actually playing the game versus just magically 100% available, don't need to do anything, and third, doesn't crash their business. So, some of the things that they could be... Yeah, can you imagine if they changed it? You guys are saying, like, yeah, you pay CC to change it on a color wheel, but right now you can put crafted dyes in for free, or at least for credits to slot it in, whatever. That would piss me off, honestly. Oh, what'd I get? Ladara's jacket. Do I have this in the database? I'm gonna be so mad if I don't. Latharis. I don't even know. I don't know how to spell that. Hang on. Latharis. Leatheris? I freaking don't. It doesn't exist in the database. Okay, this is good. This is good. Can this one be dyed? No. Does it have the dyes set? Oh, it does, but it can't be dyed. Interesting. Interesting. Weird. Okay, alright. For research, indeed. I need to find one more button thingy. Always forget where it is. Planted device in sector 03. I remember you have to like climb on top of something. Oh, I'm going the wrong way. Got it. Got it. So keeping all those factors in mind, I think something that would work is that primary and secondary are split. I don't know how you would actually handle that, but primary and secondary are split. When you collect a die, it's legacy bound, the color that you've gotten, whether it's cartel or crafted or whatever. Introduce way more of both of those. And rather than a color wheel, a color picker, like Guild Wars 2 has. So if you've unlocked hyperspace blue or whatever, if you've unlocked pearlescent blue, you can click it in the little list rather than a color picker. I think that's what I'd like to see. But whether that's actually a good idea or not, I have access to 0 numbers, 0 financials, 0 data about how much people craft dyes, 0 data, you know? Yeah, that's what I'd like to see, but I have no idea and no way to find out if it's feasible, and it doesn't matter because I am making the game. Haha. All I know is that's gonna be a lot of work to catalog later, and I haven't. Do the starting armors just not have a die slot to minimize stuff for new players? I'm wondering if that's why. What's funny is, though, they can be augmented, but that might be something that's just enabled for all armors and it's too annoying for them to turn on and off. But a new player wouldn't even know how to control right-click an armor set to even open it, so... Oh, did I not successfully plant it? No, I failed. Good try, good try. Yeah, you buy a palette. Oh, interesting. Yeah, you would be buying palettes of 2 colors at a time. I'd be okay if they didn't actually change the items and when you, like, get an item. Like, I'd be also okay if, like, let's say this one, if you bought this item, you would get a primary pearlescent green in your palette and metallic gold dye in your secondary palette. Something like that. I don't know. I have no idea what would be the best one, and I think it would be really stupid for anybody to say, I know what the correct answer is. Okay, let's see. Where are we headed? Use your personal holocom. I know how to do that.
I'm here, Master.
Ah.
What is it?
I'm on my way back to the...
I have an item attached to my tooltip, but I can't. I'm scared I don't accidentally delete it. So we got this, which we want to hold on to. We got this. And I think I get to go turn this in now. Return to Master Orgus. Okay, can do. Oh, I love the new quick travel system. I was totally ready to open up another quick travel window. Hey, Geeky Redhead. Sanguinus says, I'd love to see a smuggling-based event like the bounty event. Wouldn't that be fun? What would you have to do? Would you just be delivering items? That actually doesn't sound very exciting. Like, the idea, the fantasy of smuggling, I love it. And the smuggler story honestly doesn't hit that note for me. It hits the wisecracking smuggler, for sure. Having a color picker would be a huge amount of work for the devs. They'd have to modify the cutscenes with every combo of colors that the player could choose. Isn't that already in the game? In the form of how the dyes are stored? Because it's just like you have a dye ID assigned to your armor and then a color RGB or whatever assigned to your dye, right? Like, I don't know. I only code for websites, just to be clear. I don't know if that's actually how it works. Oh, okay, I got Tythonia. That's junk. I don't need that. But the next quest, the face of the enemy. The face of the enemy is the one that I think I'm actually hoping to get something for my research. I've already gotten 3 different interesting things, so I'm pretty happy, to be honest. We also got Bantha Hide Vest earlier from who knows where. How you doing? I'm so happy I get the SWTOR all weekend starting tomorrow. Ooh, that's a fun day. Have fun, Easy Ox. But yeah. Because there's all of those factors, plus the actual technical work of implementing them, and who knows, maybe they have other, just like, maybe they have other stuff in the works too that we don't know about. For example, we know they had on their list for the GTN, they wanted to do the buy order system. Who knows how, like, even stuff like that might affect dyes, right? There are only a limited number of dyes in the game. A color picker has tons of colors, at least 65k possible colors. Oh, I see what you're saying. I understand. Yeah, you're right. Well, I guess I don't know. I don't know. Would you need to store? Yeah, you would need to store every color. It'd be 65,000 colors or whatever. Is that a lot though? Like, if it's imagine a text file that has color 1 equals 255 255 255. Yeah. Color 2 equals 255 255 254. Is that a big file in terms of, like, game files? If there's 65,000 lines? I think the Guild Wars 2 system could be nice, but they would probably lose a lot of money if they made it unlock once. Right, and that's why they have to, I'm sure, be careful of all of the different moving parts and how everything's worked together so far and how they'd like it to work together in the future as well. I don't think you have, why would you have to multiply? Oh, okay. I don't think you have to multiply that by every piece of gear. So every piece of gear would just have that you would have the word color number 1 attached to it. I don't You would, however, need to double the amount of storage per gear set. So right now, each gear set holds the data for one die. One die ID number. So whatever. This die is ID number 500-762.5B. They would have to hold two. Which one have you chosen for white, and which one have you chosen for orange, or primary and secondary? Text is tiny. No. Get out of here. We're supposed to get up to 6 inches of snow, says DCH. Oh my gosh. That's a lot of snow. Hi over on YouTube. Donkey says, Donkey Sean Jr. Oh, your team, I like it. Hi, just wanted to say thanks for having a wealth of information available about the game. I would be even more lost without your help. I'm glad to hear that. Thank you so much. That's like my biggest motivator for making things, both the videos and the mainly the website, is that real people get to enjoy the game in ways that they might not have otherwise, or get to meet people they might not have otherwise, or get help or feel less left out. Mwah! Thank you so much for swinging by to say that live. Okay, I know there's a door somewhere here, and I always forget where it is, and I always get lost. Do I need to go up the hill? Yes, no, maybe? Or do I need to go more down the hill? Oh, fudge. Shut down the energy shield. I need quest bigger. I need map bigger. I'm gonna go up and hope for the best. Real people, they exist. Lies. Lies, Nasasu. I think they could choose a bundle, pick 5, and cost the amount of 4. Die. Discounts. I think that the cartel market might not be set up like that. They've never done a discount where you buy X, get X free or anything like that. They'd have to code that from scratch. Okay, so the file size. Oh, Phantom, that's awesome. So if we were storing just every color in a color wheel without any additional information, it would be about 100 MB. Is that a lot for a file size for a game? I don't think so, is it? Ricky Princess says, you know things are bad when you're 7 Swtorista tabs deep. How many do I currently have open? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 of my own, 1 spreadsheet for myself, a dev tracker. I mean, that's honestly how the site is set up, and I'm really glad that you can do that. The idea is that to connect as many parts of the site as possible, and I've been doing more and more of that lately. Like, you go to an armor site, it'll lead you to a guide. The guide will have more information about those type of armor sets, and then lead you to activities that you would do to maybe get those armors. So maybe you'd go to like a conquest guide from there or something like that, you know? Pew 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 pew. Oh, look, me and random other Padawan. It's nice to see other people around just playing the game. Tython is very small, and there's only 2 classes on Tython. There's only going to be the Jedi Knight and the Jedi Consular. So, like, everyone is vaguely heading in the same direction. And there's not really anything else on the planet. There's no, like, dynamic encounters or anything, so it's kind of cool. Everyone's kind of running, for the most part, kind of congruently. Parallel to each other, whatever you want to say. Hi, Swtorista, says Z-Barb. I unlocked 340 blue mods from Zeke. High five! Good job. Would it be worth going for the purple ones if I have about a month's subscription left? So, going from 340 blues to 340 purple enhancements or whatever they're called, it's less work in my opinion. I guess it depends how you want to use your time as a subscriber. Like, maybe you wanted to work on Galactic Seasons instead, but otherwise and maybe you wanted to earn and spend credits with your last month of subscription. But if you don't want to do either of those things, you might as well, right? And you'll be able to wear, as long as you don't take them off. I don't know if it's if you don't take them off or if you have to wear them beforehand and then they stay fresh. They stay good for you even when you're unsubbed. But then you can enjoy them the entire time when you're unsubbed. But I guess it kind of depends, like, what do you want to do, that's all. Okay, speak to Rana Tayo then. Can do. She's over here. I'm making a media TV studio for the HoloNet using my Manon stronghold and wanting to use the IOCAT turrets as cameras. Oh, that's fun! Are you gonna be like, shuffles papers on desk? Hello everyone, this is the Manon news. Like the little news networks you see on the fleet sometimes. That's fun. I don't think I've seen anyone makes anything like that before. Oh, you're using the turrets from the achievement. I can't think of off my head which one those are. Swtorista says Darkhawk Prime. Love your website and how it's set up. It's my singular and primary source for all things SWTOR, and has helped me tremendously for all the years I've played this game. Thank you. High five!
I've never heard of anything like this.
Thank you.
Please. If I've hurried.
Oh no, did I choose the light side option? I probably did. Oh well. I was just button mashing. I just wanted my reward. I want my reward and I want it now. This quest I always thought was really weird. It's like, go remove the toxic mines, except they're in between pumpkins. So I always, in my mind, it's always the pumpkins that are the toxic ones. They're the ones actually causing the issues. It was the pumpkins all along. I really like that oh, those ones. Yeah, those are awesome because you get like 1 billion of those, don't you? Those little Zakulan turrets that you linked in chat. I like that the abilities go directly on your bars now. I'm kind of noticing them show up. That's really nice. Really appreciate that. That is one problem I'm having in World of Warcraft, is that when I get a new one, I don't always notice. Printed paper for news, like actual trees? Certainly nobody does that anymore. Yeah, I don't... Paper exists. You can get some on Osis. It's rare though. Dun dun dun. So there's one more of these somewhere. But I'm having trouble seeing it with my eyes. Ah, here it is. Here it is. They do look kind of like cameras, yeah. Why are there flesh raiders in the dirt of a farm? Like, I understand they're trying to sabotage things, but why are they hanging out in the dirt? What are you doing in there, buddy? Give me your loot. Okay. Return to Teo. Rana Teoven. Let's see if I get the chest piece that I was hoping for. Get some information. Hello.
I've destroyed the machine.
I have destroyed.
I'm sure you can use my...
Where's evil options? I'm here for you. Romance. No. Yes, I'd like that.
Like you would be wonderful. Then come, sit. Let's take the oaths of family together. There. We're sisters now.
We're sisters. So if you do this on
always together, never alone.
On a male character, you're not sisters. You're
Let's keep this.
But this is from the launch of the game when they were much more conservative about launching it with same gender romances, because it was freaking 2011 apparently.
I'll still be with you. My people are probably looking for me.
Headcanon, not sisters.
I'll see you again soon, I hope.
But kissing aliens. I got a belt. Wait, what? Why did I get a belt? Face of the enemy reward. I didn't want a belt. Oh. Wait, what? That's so sad. Maybe something got funky there. Because it says I'm supposed to get... There's almost 2 versions of this quest. Where's my better list? Face of the enemy. Oh, there's the quest, the face of the enemy. And then there's the face of the enemy reward. Good job, Exarch. Good job, Exarch, for correctly tracking that weirdness. I disobeyed the- Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa! I told him I disobeyed the Jedi code. They were roommates! That's exactly what I was talking about. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, Snix and Winter, for knowing exactly what I was talking about. They were roommates. Can you do same gender romance now? Yes. So they didn't change the old stuff, and they basically said they would have liked to add same gender romance into the old stuff, but the way the game is set up, it's honestly... Oh, I just got the same jacket again! Oh, maybe you can't get that anymore then. Oh no, maybe they are no longer exist. I was hoping I would get this one. Oh no, but I just got the same one twice. It's up, hang on. If I upgrade the one that I have. Is it still an upgrade or is it literally exactly the same? It's an upgraded version of the one that I have. Oh, I'm so sad. So this is, I'm gonna go outside. I was really, they must have when they adjusted it, they must have gotten rid of those cool looking shiny armors. Okay, so here's the one that I got earlier on that one quest, and then this is the one that I got now, but it's the same piece, but this one's IR item rating 18. And then this one's item rating 30. So if I go and do... Where's the other chest piece from then? Chest. I know there's a third one somewhere. Oh, there's only 2 in the list. Chest. High-tech savages and face of the enemy. I swear to God I counted 3. That's so sad. I don't know. Okay, so I don't know what... Has anyone seen this cool armor drop while playing the game? Anytime in the last 2 years? Oh yeah, so they never went back and they never updated any of the older ones, but they did add new same-gender romances to the newer companions, and some of the returning companions you can start a new same-gender romance with them. Not all of them, but some of them you can now, which makes me happy. But for example, the main companions now, the ones that are shared between everyone, so Theron-chan, who's best girl? Lana Boniko, Koth Wartena, a prince of some sort, spoiler free. Is there any more? I think that's the big 4. Those ones can be romanced by, essentially by anyone. It doesn't matter their character's gender, which is cool. Yeah, there's the old McKeb missions. Yeah, you could give it a little kissy flirt in the first expansion was when they started adding them. It just wasn't very extensive. Okay, I'm trying to figure out what to do because I'm so sad about not being able to find this armor. So now you have to put not available by that armor. Like, just this whole section means that this is mostly unavailable. Oh, let's see if I can find any more information by searching up Apprentice Pummeler. Apprentice Pummeler, if we can get any more clues. Okay, here's that Apprentice Pummeler. So there's MK1 and MK2. Yeah, okay, so these are the ones we're looking for, MK1 and MK2. And they look different, Imperial side and Republic side, and the two MK1 and MK2 look different. These were added in patch 5.0. These were added in patch 5.0. And these low-level quest rewards, like the Tythonian one, were added in 7.0. So I'm guessing these ones overwrote. The old ones, but now these are in limbo and there's no way to get these anymore. I honestly don't care too much about this one or this one, you know, whatever. This one has other versions available, but this cool shiny one, someone made that just for just for the Jedi Knight, and there's 2 versions of it. And I don't think I even have graphics for both of them. Actually, hang on, let's take another quick look. Let's go look at the old TOR fashion database. Hey, life-size Yoda, what a name. Thank you, that's funny. Good, solid name. Thanks for supporting the project. Okay, let's search apprentice. Okay, yeah. Oh, they are different. Are they different in mine? Yes, I'm just stupid and can't tell the difference. This one has no little shoulder pads, and this one has little shoulder pad thingies. Like, very minimal difference, but it exists. Even the little headpiece is slightly different. No nubbins. Yes, nubbins. Isn't that armor from a heroic quest drop? Okay, so that's a good question. Hang on. Heroic quest drops are in a different section, and these are called quest rewards, versus these heroic ones are, let's see, if I search, say, aftermarket, and just go to a random one, it doesn't really matter where. Oh, they're also quests. Range, DPS, aim, warrior, knight, DPS. Okay, so these ones are not specific to the class, and this one does seem specific to the class. When I'm looking at like the tree. This is just guessing though. This is guessing based on the data. We don't have the information. That's what we're trying to gain by actually trying to get it in game. But I could always, let's take a look at the quest log. And see if the heroics, what do they give as a reward? What do you mean, no results found? What do you mean, no results found? There's definitely a heroic on Tython, right? What happened? Did it not get properly imported? Oh, hang on. This is the armor page. Hang on, go to Tython. Go to regular Tython. Heroic. The Chamber of Speech. Quest item rewards 1 lockbox, level dependent. Oh, I wonder... Oh, what if I'm too high a level? Let's go do the heroic. How do I pick that up? Oh my gosh, I have a guide right here. The Chamber of Speech is number 8 on the map. And it's on the path near the Jedi Temple. Let's go here. What class has the worst looking sets in your opinion? Imperial Agent has some of the best and some of the weirdest and worst. I'd say the Smuggler. I feel like the Smuggler was probably the hardest for them to design, because the Smuggler, all the other archetypes in the game, I feel like there's a lot you can do with them in terms of like inspiration from the movies and stuff, but the Smuggler wears a jacket, and that's like it. that's all there is. A jacket. Is it from Master? Oh, I love this guide. It says even what Master Silvart. Nope, not Master Silvart. We're looking for the heroic Chamber of Speech. Dozon, who's kind of nearby. At number 8, Dozon. Hang on. Number 8, number 9. It looks like maybe further up. Interesting that Silvart's not on there. Silvart has a different quest, or maybe am I in the right spot? I may not be. Does anyone know where you'd go pick up the heroic? From a NPC? But yeah, you're right. I can just try going upstairs and grabbing it there. I should be high enough level now. Oh my gosh, Jedi Stinky, you're killing me over there with all those Star Wars dad jokes. I see you, I see you. The camp near the ruins. Oh! Camp near the ruins. Maybe I'm just reading the map wrong, or maybe it is possibly incorrect. That's okay. should go do a run through where I just go check the quest givers' locations. Okay, let's see. Or maybe I'll sick one of you guys on it. Let's see. Oh, here's Dozanya. Yeah, okay. Oh, I think the numbers were just off. Should double check that at some point. Give me heroic. Give heroic quest. Give. Someone else stuck in my cutscene. That says it will give me a box. Requisition bulwarks and requisition pummelers. But that's not the same as apprentice. Requisitioned. So that should give me these ones. If I run them. Not the ones I was actually looking for. Not this guy. I can go run it just in case, but I don't think this is it. Which makes me sad. And I haven't seen them drop, though potentially they could just be a drop, but I don't think they would be. I think I'm gonna go start ask around. I think I'm gonna end it here and go ask around. We have more questions, though. We have unanswered questions. You can't get the armor you're looking for as they are only available through the main story quest. And right, and it doesn't seem to reward it anymore. Thank you for all the work on your guide, says my name. Hey, my name. I'm a big fan of privacy as well. Great job not sharing your real name online, including on your YouTube Gmail account. Pirate Day says thanks for the stream. Thank you so much for being around. Thanks for hanging out, everyone. We'll be back here tomorrow morning, 8 a.m. Pacific. I don't know what we'll be doing. Maybe I'll have more rage in my heart and we can go play some PvP, or maybe we'll just head back to Tython. Who knows, right? We're gonna go say hi to Kitty Kisses, and I hope you have fun with him. He's so sweet. He put the word SWTOR helper in his stream title. Kitty Kisses. He's a very friendly person. If you have any more questions about the game, he's absolutely a good person to go and ask for sure. Absolutely. See you guys later. Bye. Have a good one.